In this video I want to show you how a dream of a very strong chess player Anish Giri came true and he won the first super tournament of his entire career. I hope you're gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna try to make it as interactive as possible, so let's get started. Hi guys, and welcome to the Journey to Grandmaster channel, and I want to show you this incredible game that Anish Giri played against Richard Rapport. And well, that was a very crucial, that was a historical moment for the whole Anish Giri career. So yeah, I hope you are gonna enjoy this game and I hope it's gonna be instructive for you. Let's start. Anish Giri played as white against Richard Rapport. Both are elite top grandmasters, but incredible events are happening in this game, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna be amazed by it. So it started with the Sicilian defense with this bishop g5 line. I'm not gonna stop a lot in the opening because it's not that significant. I will just mention that Anish Giri went for this line, just trying to get a pleasant position against Rapport and, well, always have a target, no danger whatsoever. And then their plan was to try to outplay black slowly, step by step. All of the pieces are developing here, the castle is made, and now, well, Anish is ready to put some pressure on this pawn. Of course, the key idea for black is here to play f5, to open up this bishop, because, of course, black has two bishops, but as long as this bishop on g7 doesn't do anything, of course, you can't use this fact, this advantage. Normally, it's always great to have two bishops in the open position, but here it's not that great because this bishop is passive and this pawn on d6 is a huge weakness, so that was white's hope. Rook c8, now knight d5, so white is okay to exchange and go into the opposite side's bishops here, because, well, white has a lot of targets here, and for black it's very unpleasant to play. So black played rook e8, c3, now bishop went to d7, preparing this move f5, trying to open up this bishop and, well, get rid of those double pawns. Bishop went to b5, now bishop back to c6, bishop back to c4, so players have repeated the moves once, and then, of course, Giri wanted to play for win, so he went with rook e1, and now f5. Black is trying to free the bishop and get rid of the pawns, and, well, black succeeds with it. So right now it seems like black achieved what he wanted. The only problem is still this pawn on d6, but, well, you can handle that. And Giri started to improve the position step by step here. Knight went back to e3. Now the rook is very active, attacking this pawn on d6. Bishop went to e5. And now suddenly white is really much more active, starting to create some threats. f4 and g4, incredibly aggressive. Of course, Anish Giri needs to win this game to have a chance to win the Tata Steel Masters. That was the last round and he was half a point behind, so he needed to attack no matter what. So bishop went to d5, bishop takes, knight takes, and now we have a classical example of a good knight versus bad bishop. So usually if there are pawns on the both sides of the board, bishop is considered to be stronger. But there are, of course, exceptions to this rule. In this position, this knight is just beautiful in the center of the board, controlling pretty much everything which is possible to control. And the bishop is very poor here, actually causing some troubles for black. Black played rook to c4, queen went back to f3, queen e6, and now the action begins. White plays f5, attacking this queen and trying to open up this king. Pawn takes, and now the main idea is, of course, not to take back on f5, because then, well, there is nothing special here. But to play knight f4 in between, attacking this queen and also preparing the move knight to h5 with a fork here on the king and the bishop. Queen went to e5, which is the right move. But now knight h5 check, and here is the moment where black blundered in one move. Of course, the position is difficult, but, well, still, let's see. King g7, king g6 blunders the whole game in one move here. the right move was to go back either to g8 or to f8, and then, well, try to deal with all of those checks. If king goes to h7, black always has a move king to h7 here, and then, well, still black is completely fine here. But king to g6 blunders here, and try to find this winning continuation for white. Try to pause the video for a second. Oops. So king g6. Yeah, now white to move and win, and hopefully you can find it. So the point is, here comes the brilliant rook sacrifice from Anish Giri. And I was watching this game in live event, and Giri was just shocked when this king g6 has been played. He couldn't believe his eyes that black has blundered it and rook takes d6 is possible here, because the point is it attacks the bishop, and, well, if you allow to take it with a check, of course white would be winning, but if you take it with a queen, it would be a checkmate in one here. After queen takes f5, there is no square for the king to escape. So black went king g5, trying to just continue the game for a few moves, but it doesn't help because, well, here, if you take on f6, it can actually become difficult here. After queen e1, king to g2, and queen d2, black has a lot of checks here. But what white did was much simpler, just rook d5, attacking the queen and attacking the pawn on f5. Queen e1 check, king g2, and there is no way to save this pawn on f5, and then the whole position is collapsing. Bishop went back to e7, rook takes f5, king to h4. Now there are a lot of ways to win the game. Knight g3 is objectively the best move, but I was somehow pretty sure during the game that Anish Giri would play queen g3. It's also what I would do in the real game, because you eliminate all of the danger out of the position, all of the potential opportunity to, I don't know, make a mistake, because black must take it here, and then checkmated one is threatened, and there is no way to stop it except from bishop to g5. And in case of this event, well, the rook should just go somewhere along the fifth rank. Rook takes b5, for example, and then knight f5 checkmate is threatening here, and, well, the only way to stop that one is to play rook f4. Yeah, somehow I can't make the moves here, but rook f4, because you can't move the bishop, the rook will go to h5 with a checkmate, and if you go to f4, then just knight f5 still goes, and you must give this exchange, and then, well, the game is very, very easily won with all of those pawns. That is why here black resigned after queen g3, and that meant that Anish Giri won this whole game and the whole tournament. And, well, I hope it was instructive for you how brilliantly Anish won this game, and how Rapport just collapsed in one single move here before rook takes d6 with this king g8, king g6. Of course, it was scary to go to the back rank, but still, one move blunder, not an event you see every day among the top grandmasters in the world. So I hope you enjoyed this game. I hope it was instructive for you. Hit the like button if you did, and, well, consider subscribing to the channel to get even more educational videos, and I hope to see you again.